Hi, and welcome back to Balance with Bailey, the podcast, where we're figuring out how to balance it all, navigating being in our 20s. It's a lot to balance, and it's a journey. I'm on it. We're all in different spots, so we're going to figure it out together. I am so happy to be back talking with you guys. I know it's been a little bit. I've been so busy, so I'm going to start this week's episode off with a little recap because when I tell you I've been up to it, I've been up to a lot of things. So last weekend, I worked my 3 days as a nurse. Then I went to Utah for the weekend. My boyfriend and I drove down. We stayed at my older brother's house. We went to the Celtics game. It was the Jazz and the Celtics. I was so excited because if you know me, I've loved Emma McDonald and Maggie McDonald's forever. Well, it's now Emma Pritchard, but her husband plays for the Celtics. And it was so fun to watch the Celtics won. It was a pretty close game, but I posted on my story a picture of Peyton and I was like, here to support Emma. And she reposted me on her story. So that now means we're best friends. So Emma, text me, DM me. We can hang out anytime because I absolutely love you. And the fact that she reposted me, I felt pretty freaking good about. So anyways, we did that this weekend and then ended up skiing Solitude. The next day, went up to Park City. They were doing a free concert, like kind of like Opry's vibes. It was Goth Babe, and honestly, I wrote them off by the name. And then when we were actually listening to their songs, I knew a lot of them. And it's just like very surfy, ski music. Had a ton of fun. We went to Main Street, got some pizza, got some drinks, just kind of hung out, and then drove home on Sunday. So it was a quick trip, so much fun. It was kind of like a late celebrating our 1 year and just getting out of town because it'd been a while. I hadn't gone anywhere since January when I went to Chicago. So I was like, I'm ready for a trip. And once I start to kind of get in this weird mood, I just know that I need to travel. So it came at the perfect time. It was such a fun weekend. Came home, I worked Monday, Tuesday, and then I worked Friday. But if you guys are in the Boise area, you know TreeFort Music Festival is this week. And it was so much fun. Honestly, there weren't a lot of bands that I knew the names of, so I was kind of like indifferent about going or caring. I ended up going out Wednesday night because I didn't work Thursday, so we went to a couple concerts. That was super fun. I showed up. I didn't think I was going to participate or go anywhere. I thought we were just going to go to a free concert outside of a brewery. Ended up going to a bar, and when I tell you I stuck out like a sore thumb. So I was in jeans. I had my t-shirt on that has the little like bikini print on it, like the oversized tee. My hair slicked back. I'm drinking my $2 PBR. And they're some of the most alternative people I've ever seen. I don't know where they all came from, what was going on. Like, loved it. Everyone was so nice, different colored hair, crazy outfits. Like, the fashion was there. I have to give it to them. Like, some of these outfits, I was like, you took time to put that together. Anyways, my friends that I was with, their girlfriends were all in boots, little skirts, tiny tops. I'm in an oversized baggy t-shirt with a bikini print on it. So I was like, okay, well, I know for the rest of the week what the vibes are. This isn't it. So it was so much fun. We ended up going up like to the stage, and then they started a mosh pit, which is basically where the boys just jump around and like punch each other. So I was like, yeah, I'll be in the back with the girls. Went to the back. I went home. It was a great time. Anyways, worked Friday. Then we went, I didn't think I was going to have to work because I put in for an on-call day. Ended up having to work. So that was sucked, shitty, but it was fine. So I worked Friday and then I got off in time to go to Remy Wolf. Came home, changed. I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, I mind you. I came home, changed, got ready for Remy Wolf, went to that concert on the main stage in the park. So much fun. Then said goodbye to everyone because they were still going out. And I was like, it is 11 p.m. and I've been up since 5. I cannot do this. So I went home, had a little night to myself, watched the last episode of White Lotus. Great time, 10 out of 10. Saturday, we woke up, went to the gym, the usual Saturday morning gym, coffee, walk, did that routine. Then we went to Sophie Tucker, and I love Sophie Tucker. If you guys are into like more DJ EDM, you probably know who they are. Seeing Summer in New York. They played the White Lotus theme song and it was like remixed and it was so good, but it was cold. I was wearing jeans, a tank top, and a trench coat because it was raining earlier in the day, and then it was like 40 degrees, but so windy. Also, don't know why this just made me think of it. I almost peed my pants. I had a long drink And then I was drinking my second one and they were coming on. I was like, okay, I can't miss this. Like, if I don't hear Summer in New York, I'm going to cry. So I was like waiting. And then I turned to my boyfriend. I was like, I have to pee so bad. So we go. Of course, the line is so long. I'm like pacing back and forth. Anyways, I did not pee my pants, thank God. But it was also so cold when you weren't like directly in like where everyone's crowded in. And then I'm like looking on TikTok and seeing all my friends who are at Ultra in Miami and like literally nothing. And I'm sitting here at a music festival in a trench coat. So that's the difference between Idaho weather and Miami weather. I was like, dang, we really kind of got hit with the not good weather, but it was fine. It was funny to see my outfits compared to the nothing of Miami, but I still had a great time. Saw so many alternative. One of the people, Amaya and the Sniffs or something like that, Australian, like punky, went to this band called The Shredder, or the bar called The Shredder, where there was like headbanging music. Like, honestly, I had a great time and it was so eye-opening because that's not what I usually listen to. So it was fun to see that and see that crowd here in Boise. But anyways, I digress. TreeFort, so much fun. This morning we went on a walk and I need to like decompress because I work tomorrow, which I usually don't work Mondays. So it's so weird to have a Sunday actually feel like a Sunday, but I'm loving it. I'm resetting, finally filming the pod, catching everyone up, and just getting back into the routine because I work Monday, Tuesday, and I go to Vegas on Friday. No, Thursday. We go to Vegas on Thursday. My boyfriend's little sister is in a dance competition, which you know I love my dance competitions. So we're going to Vegas Thursday through Tuesday. So it's going to be a Vegas weekend. So the bender's not over. I'm calling TreeFort in this weekend a warm up. We like started slow in Utah. We didn't really go that crazy. This weekend we got some good concerts, just partying, just warming up for some DJ sets, and we go to Vegas this weekend. So that'll be so much fun. I have no idea where we're staying, what the plan is. I know when the flight is, that's it. But I'm just showing up backseat and I'm there for the vibes. So I'm hoping I get tan. I'm hoping there's some good music and just get out of town because it's that time of year. I'm ready and it's going to be so much fun. I need to order outfits and figure out outfits and all of that. But you know what? Usually that's a last minute thing. I have a class on Wednesday, but then I just work till 12:30. So it's like that class is work and it's only 4 hours. So I can just pack Wednesday. And also all of my roommates have really good Vegas outfits. So I'll probably just steal some things from them. But that was my catch up kind of recap, what the next few weeks are looking like. And now we can go ahead and get into the episode. Today's episode is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I am so excited to talk about it because I feel like I have a pretty good balance of this and have been thinking that it's been changing a lot in my mindset. So I'm really excited to share with everyone else because I feel like it's a good topic to talk about. So this week's episode, we're talking about romanticizing your life. I'm talking about every little thing. We're romanticizing all the little things in life, and we're going to start that out with this next month. In 2 days, it's April 1st. So April 1st, we're starting off the month with a mood board. I love doing this, especially when the seasons are changing and you just have some extra time. Like, we're setting good intentions for the month. We're setting the vibes. So I'm thinking for my mood board, it's getting warmer. I want some cute spring colors, some warmer weather, more summer fashion, getting more time outside, more walks, bringing all of that into the month of April. We're also going to clean and organize our space. I know you want to be able to romanticize all the little things, and your space, you want it to be clean. You want it to be organized. Just when you walk into your room, you want to be able to be at peace, not stressed or like have anxiety because it's cluttered and you don't know where everything is. Do a deep clean. I love a deep clean. Something about me, my room is always clean. The whole rest of the house could be a mess. My bathroom or closet could be a mess, but my like sleeping space is always spotless because I want to go to bed peacefully and wake up peacefully. So that's how we're doing it. Going along with the monthly mood board and just starting April right, we are picking a color for the month or for the season. So we are in spring, and if you guys are watching, you can see my spring sheets are back on. I'm still in my pink girl era. I'm in my pink, light pinks, light yellow. Might start bringing that in because I feel like yellow is going to be big this summer. And just picking a color to just bring more color into the space. Get some pretty flowers. It's tulip season. Tulips are my favorite. They're so cheap if you go to Trader Joe's. Bring some color into the space. Bring those spring colors. Set the vibes with bringing in a signature color for the month. I think I'm going to do that. Honestly, it'll probably be pink, which it's been since like February, but I'm going to continue that. I'm going to remember to get flowers when I go to Trader Joe's after this, because I also need to food shop because I have no food, but that's a whole nother story. We are romanticizing live music, something that this past weekend taught me in Utah, going to a couple different concerts. I would choose to go see live music, even if you don't know who it is, at a brewery or a bar versus just going somewhere you always go, or just not seeking that out, choosing to seek out live music. Just, again, it brings the spring vibes. It romanticizes going out and getting drinks, or going to get food if you don't drink, and just making that more of an experience, because it's so much more fun than them just like playing playlists or like random songs you've heard a million times. Finding those little niche bands and just like going to a concert for $25 or free music at a brewery. Like, I am going to prioritize and romanticize that so much this season, because I've been doing that lately, and I just like notice a difference of how much fun I have when I'm going out, like, and there's music and different bands and you're being exposed to more things. I just love it. And I'm really on a live music kick, as you can tell, definitely because of TreeFort, but hoping to continue that in Vegas. So live music, of course. Also, something that I've been trying to be better with myself is when you're romanticizing your life and really focusing on the little details, it's important to remember that balancing isn't being strict. And when you romanticize your life, I know it's easy to think, I want the perfect night routine. I want the perfect morning routine. Everything has to go smoothly. I have to be healthy, eat healthy, not drink. Don't go out, like have the perfect wellness and self-care. And if you slip up, like it's back to square one. But romanticizing your life is romanticizing those little moments while you're finding balance. You can't be strict on yourself like that, because then ultimately you're just hurting yourself more. So yes, you can have a Friday night in with your face mask, watching a show, having a sweet treat, and just focusing on self-care and your me time. But it's also okay to go to a brewery and listen to music and have a beer or two or three and spend time with your friends and have an interesting night. Like, see where the night takes you. Not putting pressure on yourself to be perfect all the time, because I know that sometimes self-care can kind of go hand in hand with being perfect when it shouldn't be, because it's a balance and you have to find that balance, and it's hard. I have been hard on myself in the past with not wanting to go do things or be in certain situations because I feel like it's taking away from my self-care or taking away from my wellness. But I know that I have my wellness and self-care time alone, and that's my own time and my own thing, so I can go out and listen to music and get a beer or go out and have a drink, and it's not going to set me back 10 steps just because I choose to do it one time or a couple times. It's finding that balance, and it's something I'm working on right now. I'm continuously working on it, but we're being less hard on ourselves about discovering and choosing what our balance is going to be. This takes me into my next point, not saving things for a special occasion. I fall to this every time. Like, I'll have a shirt or something, or a dress. Let's say I have a dress, I bought it, I'm really excited to wear it, but I just feel like, oh, it's a Friday and I'm just going to dinner with my friends. Like, it's not a special occasion for that. Or I don't want to do that hairstyle because it's not a special occasion. No, I'm dressing up to go to the grocery store now. If you think something isn't as special as the occasion, why not? Why not make that occasion special enough for that thing? Wear the fun outfit. Always better overdressed than underdressed. Make that occasion special. I know I have so many things in my closet that I haven't even worn because I've been saving for a special occasion, and they still have the tags on them, or I've worn them once. So from now on, like even last night when I was going to the concert, I was like, oh, I kind of want to wear this fur coat, but I don't know if it's the right occasion for it, or if like this outfit's too much. And then I was like, I'm literally going to an EDM concert where there's going to be the people around me are going to be wearing the craziest things. Why not just wear the fur coat and like rock it? So I did, and I'm so happy I wore that outfit. I got so many compliments. Everybody loved it. And it's just one of those things of making the occasion special versus waiting for the perfect timing or the perfect reason. You can always rewear something or redo whatever, the hairstyle or whatever it is. Make the occasion special. Make your night in special. Like, you don't have to have some big grand thing to do or go to make something special, or like not do something or save something for. Just do it. Matching sets make any occasion special, or when I'm romanticizing anything, a night routine, morning routine, if I'm in matching pajamas, or if I'm going to dinner and I'm in a matching linen set, I absolutely love that and feel like it just makes the vibes. It makes those little moments and you feel put together, you feel cute. And I always stand with matching set. If you don't have one, you need one, because going to bed in a matching set, doing your little routine, waking up, just you already feel put together and feel cute, especially if there's satin, done. Like anything. My cute little heart PJ ones from Amazon, my favorite. I wear them all the time because you just feel so cute and it romanticizes your night routine, which you do every night, but why not make it cute? So if you don't have matching sets, that's the vibe for this spring. Taking that into self-care, take the self-care, romanticize your self-care. It's not just something you have to do, it's something you get to do. The face mask, it's something that is just going to make your self-care night so much better with your tea and your show. Why not do it? Wear the matching set. Break out the essential oils. Break out the Hatch alarm clock. When I tell you, they sent me a Hatch alarm clock. It is my favorite thing. I wish I would have talked with them sooner or even bought one, because it is so worth the money. I know I get sent a lot of products and things where I'm like, okay, I wouldn't necessarily spend my own money on it, but I love it. I will die on the hill of the Hatch alarm clock is the best thing ever. Every night before bed at 8 p.m., it turns on a red light and plays rain. So it's like my signal to start winding down. And then it turns off. I fall asleep and it turns off in the middle of the night. Then when I wake up, I have it set perfectly. It's the perfect pink orange sunrise. The sunrise starts 15 minutes-ish before I wake up. And then it's backyard sounds. There's birds chirping. When I tell you, I used to wake up so tired, especially for day shift. If I'm waking up at 5:45, I would set multiple alarms, and it was the hardest thing for me to get out of bed. Now, it is so easy. I wake up to that alarm, and I just feel awake. Like, I don't know what it is with my circadian rhythm, how it works. I wake up, and I'm not tired, and I don't want to go back to sleep, and I don't want to snooze my alarms or set other alarms because I'm up. Like, when it wakes me up, I'm awake, and it is amazing. If you don't have one, you need one, because it's truly life-changing and has changed my sleep, has changed my self-care. That and mouth tape has changed my sleep. Also, sleeping 10 hours a night. That is my new goal. I used to try to get 8. No, I'm trying to get 10. The people who don't age are the ones who sleep all the time, and honestly, it's so important to sleep. So I will be prioritizing that and romanticizing that. Cute night routine, in bed early, waking up to the birds. It's just the perfect way to end and start your day. Romanticize that shit. As the weather gets warmer, something I love to do when romanticizing my life is starting a new book series. The one I just started is, as it gets warmer, as we're tanning, laying out, spending more time outside, we are reading books, starting a book series. It's just so cute, such a fun way to romanticize your life, get off your phone, just reset, restart. The book I just started is called The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. So excited. One of my fave coworkers gave it to me, and there's 2 books. I'm on like page 5, so I can't really talk about it yet, but starting a new book series, diving into a book, getting off our phones. You get what I'm trying to say. When I am tanning, have my headphones in, reading a book is just like my perfect romanticizing day, my perfect day on a walk, like disconnecting, just having that time and that space for me. And a new book, just if you guys read, you get it. Once you're in a good book, nothing can top that. And especially if it's a little romance story, that's just, again, romanticizing your life and getting to dive into a series. So if you guys need recommendations, obviously reach out, because I have a million. And if you haven't read Court of Thorns and Roses, start with that one, because now is the perfect time to start it, with it being spring and summer, little love story, fantasy action. It's amazing. And I 10 out of 10 recommend. I hope that you guys use some of these tips and tricks for romanticizing your life, going into spring, going into the new month of April. I am really excited for this new season, this new chapter, focusing on romanticizing my own life, taking these tips and not saving things for special occasions, focusing on self-care, finding the balance between self-care and just living life. So I will see you all hopefully next week. I know I've been posting really inconsistently lately, and that's just with nursing. It's an inconsistent schedule. I work 3 random days a week. Then I'm having all of these trips, and it's just a lot. So I'm working on posting consistently. But you know what? For now, I'm just going to start uploading randomly whenever I can. I appreciate and love you all. Follow all the socials. DM me, reach out to me with how you're romanticizing your life. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.